Abusua mo bibi akwaba na yemfa Abronye TV and platform eso. Abronye DC I reacted to Yera MPP national regional chairman and Kibu Esiaku Wontumi wa reacted to the arrest no na wa drop information bi as usual chairman Wontumi Mufancheme chairman Abronye portion blames or the blames ma ye papa kredi Japan or chiremu a ono na ye the responsible for chairman Wontumi ni arrest no chiremu a ade abachi amomo achi no onya intel bi ka kire Wontumi se omuntu kwan ana se Wontumi akwantu omuntu no omubechi no airport eti nam so ema ono de okoye ba Wontumi etena se no ade chi ya ne se omuchi Wontumi ensem wei Kwame bafo Abronye eka no movement TV oni Kwame Dawuru ena eyeden etwetwe sankomo no mempese mekasa bebi yenko na yenko tie sankomo didi ne koba ye di another information ebesom ewo ye platform we so be subscribe na wa like na wa share na foforo enye biahwe hanom you are number 1 authentic platform Mega TV
Ninua Bono regional chairman Kwame Bafo Abronye ewa homano so na yere no ini enkomo kakra chairman Martin
me joso ya ura
na abokode
yemfa seda matri dampon Kwame
okay enti ayi wonua chairman Wontumi na endra o ne ho akoka adwa mu yi menim se wo kran ho so wo bono a
yo me da se bebre ma me fa kwanya we na me ntia watifo no wahefo nyina ma me ntia me nua ya do akoba fo aduma sonko a ofo na no pedema MPP amanyoku ne o mangana enra be samiri na me ne tama kasai na me wo mfimfin mantam no ndimi no kase kwa me mbeduru aka ahomati o samiri ya me ne din komo achei na be na otwimi no nie na me ba betu kwan me betu kwan na me frɛ no ntino wo ha na me mate bi frɛ no efi order from above fofo yi ho say jumadi o mudi ni nti wa unua owo asante mantam o hene ba o frɛ no kora o hene ba bedi adanse because na makwantu ni ntinu na that week no obi koma tip off say meneta ma Wontumi be free o man no mu nti o monte say airport nyebe enchie me frɛ ta ma Wontumi sa na menya no na me frɛ o hene ba na me katere ne se ni na sa nipa na o de information ama me no enya de se beto af na me de mekɔ airport ho me de metu me kwan nti o hene ba so try ya nti akire na ta ma Wontumi so ye de e frɛ me nfa nipa na o frɛ me no obo me two companies dini and kire me ana officer amensem mienu say ono de nim ntro o ka kire me say me companies 8 years ne he na me de ye adwuma na me me nima de aye frɛ no government contract me nima de kro nti so no betuma kire mu da ba me sa companies na wabo no me gitum say ye me ta ma Abronye me company a but the new government institution via 2017 to 2025 January MPP amamu ba na wie ya sa companies ni miru me de ya ban aduma da ya ma me bida no say yes so mo so investigation ne kire because omu kita me ticket ya me to kwan nti na omu pa me ma cheme no so cheme ya no me da me fa ho nti abupo Wontumi de aso nyina ba bia wayi aduma no na se kukule se me nua no na me boa ase se me ka kire no nti me try ya manya na akwa hene ba wa unua me frɛ kukule but the next year se me frɛ se me frɛ hene ba na me ka kire ne se me da me ma ko me take it ready me to kwan but ma se time and so to kwan a omunya na o mbɛche airport nti information ni ti ya kire na number time and frɛ me na me so kwa me wo airport na me so me wo airport a me ko na me kan ye si ye nyina kire no ense na me ka kire no ye be chi no first wife na wa kwa ba de chi ani ya be detain no fro hene ba me kan nyina kire no dito manya ba akokora o ye be chi no first wife ni aka kire so nkomra okoba another institution be ba be fa no ni ye de na ko ni ye kwako detain no no ma twen MPP adwuna fi so ba ni na nkonko wie no internal saboteurs and the shatri yempia Wontumi mfirim yenti wentum yenye sei eno na akwakọ wie ba se obi aye adwuma na meboa say if o ka procurement irregularities asem e de baba yire Tama Wontumi a Tama Wontumi onye procurement officer ana meboa
enukre
so catch them say 1 kilometer at that time no you dey do me man say ya Tama Wontumi onye do any institution so who any issue I made the contract amame as a private
wa bid the contract no na wanya enti odene bo shemu na wo so ope obetimi atua na watua
exactly enti no say obi inflating figure no private person or tiny baby and the betimi dey the estimate ni ya friend estimate no e dey akwase me estimate ni e no na momfa ni adwuma because ni cha to me no and the estimate be free baby e ba free the government entity ho and no kwa be dey before answer no ba be dey no na there was a contract sum anameboa 95.9 you will not to say you will not one the contract sum involved, you will lot 2. The contract sum involved, you will lot 3. The contract sum no say me per lot 1, lot 2, lot 3. No wa kwa be as to say sikano obi na di bi kan wo say nya bi na no nya Tama Wontumi asem. Enti wo question enye political persecution no mo ye dia. Entity na mo wa do ye procurement department no and the procurement authority one o mo fine. But yamfa kwa dunu nyire no obi o sha kire fi say da biya no enyo no ne benefit dia obekwa kwa sanyema but say yanso wo kroma na meboa yanso obi pa na o sha kire obekwa kire Tama Wontumi fi a wa ba abonten aba be kan na no pai mo kan wa sem no yanso ye baba reveal secret dia wo aduma obi aye ani kika obi age bia ye nyina ye ntinsim ye nyina ye ntinsim kroma yanso ye mfanto aduma obi aye to kromba bia no yanso ye baba teto wanye ni ye ye nkase MPP nti because if you do me I do you because ye tian obi ka say atuma sika say ono de on fambo no nke MPP and support na no ama independent akọ di contest no wa save nipa no vote no na nipa na lusu o wi ya ba be ka say e ba o mia na ye bad candidate anya na we nyina no e ko so ne ono ni operations director of operations asuma si director of operations aba abontia be ka say wono na di CID MPP for won tie ni yie wono na di CID for ekwa asante region ko tie ba bia Tama Wontumi te no na tie ba bia Tama Wontumi agapade wo ena me no ka say o mo wa dental high court se Tama Wontumi agapade wo ba bia no court mfa embargo nyare ento so meboa ena no pai eye asuma sinkonfo no omnam enya eye saade no na momo ria wakwa gina enkrofo anim say ye per unity ye nka won na amanfo hu say wona wo ye papa factory kesi ni nyina akam MPP tie ni ye asuma si director of operations asema wa ba ba kanu mun tie ni ye ana ye si Tama Wontumi find the social media or jubilate anya pa me ebras dabro me boa
no kre if I before say yanche no kra no ono ena na o jubility o ka ho asem
so be make sure say also ba me kiso say Wontumi stations e wo Ghana nyina obekunu but I want to answer
o matepa
mo
mate pa
no enye asumasi ene man sikako tu RPP mrase bedwani aye frene na ayia e wo kwa mla central ho asia entino na uria wo se wo duru wo so dia yamba unity mra na asumasi ni yampia na man mfrosoro wo mo nyina everybody should get ready say ni asumasi enkrofo na yie no just we prepare say yeah you bet my come straight e do obi so parents wa because me to any politics in that
Chama say what to say anopa me ne NPP General Secretary interview na wouldn't say na Koduate ti Kodua come with a lot of pains say MPP mpanifo because of internal elections near the professionalism ti afre no catch and say onyai Wontumi na ne omfambode be ye fanye no
nipa na Kodua kan na samu yenim nipa kro MPP for mo nipa Kodua Justin Kodua the General Secretary make reference yenim nipa kro yenim nipa Kodua no kra no wo ma create ni say wo mbetunu Sabran jema okwachire tama Wontumi fie no wo gba radio so TV so aba ka say wo mo na asumasi dia we afa so say Kodua wo mbetunu all because he trying say wo be strengthen niema because niema boni amoye no o timba bonten be set records in street entimi ne Kodua ya de Kodua to abo to say but bi e be nya sika free bia awo tai the next national elections no atu Kodua no ye betunu me kan net obi entimi to obi ogroma obi entimi do market obi ogroma obi anyo bia or what people watching RPP also over the years.
Wontumi radio.
Estimate after 2025, move free Jubilee House. RPP for more 2025, never more free Jubilee House. Because let's finance NDC for let's financing for independent. Then not be anyone. That's how you can make catch and say, oh yes, small boy. See a kissing man. Me catch MPP leadership on the side. They should give me ending of this month. Na member bakum. Na member ni kissing man. Me pasha obi betina baby. After Abronye Reacted break show. Because they said the evidence never be clear. And you all say MPP kono Ghana. And you all say kono e Kroma. Go the General Secretary. Na juma me so be protect party ma asuma si afre me say onya Wontumi akidie na wo ya investigate you our the same koko board ho ya investigate you our ECD why you right na me say ending of this month a different June ho kono and on say ya border say asuma si say wa border ma wonu timi say nyema ya border ten. Yeah, you don't really have bottom channel.
Chairman.
I'm before now. Woman suffering is true, Munu. I will show no. Over me, dead body.
Chairman Nyabotre. You see, Chairman Nyabotre, a bus say, yeah, I am Musisia. Say, party, a war opportunity, say, a bet me winning the next election. Na ene. Yache Ashanti regional chairman of the party na inipa ebosi Crawford me oti yi Crawford send him screenshots Crawford send him messages various MPP platforms omo wani ade any Crawford send him audios the voices very sad say MPP eduru this state very sad
woman say woman sika say come awo MPP mu na sika nipa ba akodie no in a project no side pana all can o we are no akofre MPP for no nyina no aba bontia ba be ka say yenhwemo na ebinom sabi ebinom ti social media age mi ba contract ba ko nipa da sani ni no say ye check ama MPP for nyina nipa ba ko betima nya 2 million Ghana cedis and so full soldiers na no akatro mo say dia na monya na wo no contract ba ye be ma no ya the mouse fa ko show yire no ma ya the mouse say the party ni wo bi ya wo to fa ko party for na wo bi ya wa ko incite party ma atia party leadership na wo wa pretend to say me wo nya hwena do nfa chedem aye so na bofo. Let me tell you one thing, Deuru. That it took me to me in 2020 to save MPP party in the 2020 election. I can't throw this here. In the 2020 elections, National Security Report, I can prepare said, as soon as Yama already here, I saw for Chrome Hanom. MPP, I saw for no mobile. Woman bought from free MPP. National Security Report, Yaman America. And your report was, you got discussing here, our retreat, party retreat, I said. You would have do as a general secretary, aware of this, on my Casamebois. National Security Report, Mr. Casamatron. How am I to me? A several MPP in 2020 elections, make a true report on the buy. President Nana Danko Akufo, the former president, Adumawura. We are going to another election. Juma Diana was start here. We are so for all the BNI report, national security in Bibiano, and February Tijai. Or Catholic president said, Wobet two or Matosa. I'm a soft for now who say. Ghana no motia or Katia Kofano. I'll take the community or what Roma. It's not so about Katia and said. Again, we are going to lose election 2020. It took many time I want to me and you could see any about Passe. So, Obia throw as soon as CDR as a family know your face here as soon as you not sound was Siana or you know to me guy. And the minute I want to me, and a flame will phone so that was funny. Not so much is so why. And I say 8 p.m. 8 p.m. in the quarter here. And a time I want to make Catherine say, and yeah, so much you would know. A Tilabi, who went to myself for president, or say President Manfoot. Or say President Manfoot, maybe not comfort for went to me yet. Now, maybe your president is so crana. Come up to us for an assist. Say, Rwanda president, yeah, you know. Now, Rwanda president need to for no as in Wuhan. So, I'm not a president here. Over Ghana churches in Yina, Nayanko countries, it is China. Yanko Rwanda. Yanko Arab countries now, sorry, you want to, what would you propose? Na yeye kiya see atofofo and na yeso so no nya to me na countries who was sitting na no they don't believe in God but they are progressing na yeso so no kita sa to me za akofo ado a ko ba tu o ma se sam o ma firi kroma obofo no that day ya na ne to na ba ya bi afre adi obi ni information amano ni ya ka tren say gara. And you can't hear him. The fact that you are planning here from 8 p.m. to Abronye 4:50 a.m. Did you see him? They want to take here and say. Did you see him? They want to take here and say. So what you want? I saw for no attack in the year. Yeah, now me I don't know. Now over here, yes, you have a reply. The son of a quantity, yes, you have a reply. Because when you're in the ordinary, you know through MPP to Sadia. Yes, you have a reply. And I'm going to make free the field. And a Sadiano. And she has before attacking Nana, a by the MPP, and that's to be a 2020 elections. It took many time I want to me. No, be as strong when people say, or be a president to crack our shadow president Akufo-Addo. Me no want to recall your country place on your own president yet. Now, no, the president there. Near Rwanda, China, sorry, you walk, or Nasa. And as soon as he and a prophet policy for cra a book the mano. Ni nan say wa pretend. I am
saying chairman Wontumi ene ya to say o satisfy a bill bond of 50 million Ghana cedis. And I say you never call court na ya can say you remand into custody. Ni nyina no say tibia no
bill bond no bill bia o mo pese o mo sensan bia no ye to no nya abo na yewio. Yeah.
Enti no ye be ko chema Wontumi be ko sa process yi mu na wawie enti wo de ka akuma to yam na yenhwe kwan a e be fa so a anopai
ye ti kroma no enya patada mu ne yeda enti so mo ti be bond wa obi am from be bond ho na obi kwa ye be bond bi ba ko bi no mo di nam social media say asuma si atia 10 million ayamobi why the country of Sunday bond wa utia yama 10 million be ni say the document kokwato wa no sign and no say what sika no and so propaganda me at front what the social media say wa ko rescue obi 10 million no ko nya 10 million no wa ko tia eho ya bemo 10 million no ko tia wa fine to be na deal 10 million.
Chama Kwame Bafo.
So we ensema chairman Wontumi eyo no ankasa nia Kwame Bafo Abronye enso odi atu edwa. And utie ensema o kana na chese me debia meka Kwame Bafo Abronye onim se oya de papa but onim se sabi party no ena okipi no wo opposition eche Canada Japan ye papa ni nkofo mu telechi eti sa Abronye kasa no modwa eno so emo party MPP emu etiti the more emo party MPP emu etiti the more I don't see the reasons why debiano Abronye episode ye papa Canada Japan enim ehwitwi fom Abronye episode ye wura Canada akompe ko Japan nenim eye fom I don't see the reasons why minim di ntia I don't know what is happening minim di ekoso ntia Abronye eyesa enti the more we yesa no na party no o ye den o se no ba ye kan Abronye ntia se evidence e chese ye wura eye Canada Japan and or arrestee chema Wontumi evidence you have no evidence but you are claiming it you are claiming say you see some of these cheap politics and MPP at your position now and kwara renum a omuni nkasa omuni ndiomoye and MPP at opposition at this crucial moment what in nature does it is very sad very sad. Sa Abronye ebeba abontin in the midst of MPP trauma munemu the situation munemu enkoyi na still na obeba abontin asan abeka nsem bia ehia emfa asundwe emma party ni abusia yenkode nkotie madam Tokonu osono maame de oyedin obekọ osono maame beko osono maame beko ama Mr. Bafo Boni aba Bafo Boni oyedin beba ni many mostly no ene omo ayeden omo electronic na yi na application bi ato atwene yenkone nkotie nsani emunchire mu power 979 eye TV SYZ bra Nicholas what I say Nicholas etnase inside politics so yenkotie nsani bi yakoba edna kan na ebeto aso
CJ nsema yesi endi no nkukuom na wo de pia wo kan no eku etiamra is against the rules the law because the constitution says that the matter should be heard in camera and now what about expose sanimenti sack in camera no a constitution SCN di asem na ewo mu no e constitution na dia to yen so say yen di asem na sa and we are not abusing your fundamental rights. You don't have a right to waive that. Mama Kai say CJ Neka said the law is the law. Onwa former suspended CJ is it from suspended CJ or a suspended CJ, not a former or suspended CJ. Suspended. Onwa say the law is the law. Now the law is a law. No patch ni say send na emra ni tie no. Muma enfanye juma sa nyesa. Emra na emra. And the constitution say the matter should be heard in camera. We see they be unti we should hear it exposed and in public. Number 2, the committee has set its rules. Say yem pese nieme be pie nkrofo be recording bi ebe ko ede aseme bentino. We are not going to allow anybody omo recorder na bibi gadget bi abeba hono. Say CJ na amba out ambeka say omu tie asem no e wo castle. Nka mimpo minim say nsem no kra city no e wo castle. Natural say minim location okay. Which was good because people cannot go and create any problems. Sanity and music camera, they will decide where to sit. But I say CJ, suspended CJ, and any lawyers, no, omu ashe debi, amu pese amu creating some emotional blackmail be against the committee. Sana mimi hono, anti Attorney General argue say. In camera hearing, a constitution and I did 2 years so, and yeah, they are better me as a son. So we have to follow that. CJ so I argue say, wow, how do you restrain the Supreme Court justices from doing their work? A Juma constitution, also say, Supreme Court justices, and entina. When you do that, it means that you are asking the Supreme Court to injunct the Constitution, which is reasonable. Because our Constitution, Constitution, and you have no right to what do anything against the constitutional provisions. And the constitution was clear. Say we needed 2 Supreme Court justices on betena assembly so. What's yenyo mufio? Na munkofa nkrofo ben. High Court and our Court of Appeal. But the constitution has not restricted who the name one try a dear or say 2 Supreme Court justices. And in the minds of the president, you know, nkrofo and nkrofo mienu na president select your musumu. O matena Supreme Court a check akra. Me assure say Senkanye say Bafoboni, his lordship, the acting CJ, and Kanye say acting CJ. Me assure say he being the most senior at the Supreme Court, no, ebia onukra na betena assembly so. But because of acting CJ, no, it will not be possible. And the president went in for other senior justices at the Supreme Court. Some betena assembly so. Number 3. Once CJ Eka say argues that his participation say Justice Gabriel Scott Puaman now former CJ say omunyi nimfisu and CJ argues that his participation in cases put before the court by one of the petitioners cannot constitute evidence of bias. What is the bias? Assembly then you are calling for bias. Bias, man. Anna AG further states that members of the committee have taken the necessary oath of office contrary to claims by the CJ. There is an oath of office who were taken and a committee and they took it. So a Supreme Court 8 argument me no say and you be suspended CJ. What some would buy no enya dia entaso no ono mubogu ye. Wow. When you saw the wind, you reap the whirlwind. And no na chachu. I catch the Supreme Court some time ago. Wow, the only thing I may catch the CJ, former CJ, is if it is possible, Senkabe on resigning. So on person fight here. Fight this thing calmly. Moi na Adiba Konso which was revealing the matters that are to be heard in camera. How did you get information about some of them were exposing it? Meanwhile, Muamu say, just like the court, if a court is sitting adjudicating upon the matter, you cannot be making commentary on those matters unless the case is fully adjudicated upon. Now, as some you are giving twist to it. are you not breaching the code of what conduct or the rules of justice? So to me, all that they sought to do was to create some emotional blackmail for the committee and president of our appointed committee. Never Ghanaians who say, committee enye jumeye ana siton bi abemu. Now they were thinking that Ghanaians would cry for them, but that was not going to work because a lot of people are not satisfied with things that went on in the previous administration. And to me, as a lawyer, what I was saying is that the Supreme Court did the right thing based on the argument of the Attorney General as against former suspension, and therefore their matter injunction application supplementary affidavit have been thrown away, and so it is. And I think that the Supreme Court did well, and they should allow the committee to look into the matter and come out with their verdict. And you see, what for me is so soothing is if whatever the committee say, constitution is whatever the recommendation of the committee is, that is what the president must what implement.
Okay.
And yes, President Besisano. And it's a committee in tonight we almost say, former CJ, a sit to be any problem be any she will be reinstated. So I'm say the allegations that were brought, petition in some woman, in some woman anyway, a kutiamra and tenya the president will what implement that, and then we move on as a country. Me CJ ni sebio
okay, so both delay
sana me hono se me enka me mama ana me nua bia ka meto ne for resigning. Which I say, I think they are on cap 30. If so, no cap 30, if they find any advice in a pamoa, you don't get any benefit. So maybe advice, So if they are on cap 30, still on cap 30, if you are sacked, you don't get any benefit. I think that is what it is. I think so. But if you resign, perhaps you can go with something. That will be my piece of what advice. And all this I'm saying based on the facts, say, so that you prevent situation. A Kobane say, I find the adverse against you now, you lose everything. Better say, Evers, Omega say, buye, and you buye. Buye, nkitin unya nkitia. Yes, say, wet now, as I may chama, my boom, Sankobae. You lose out. What I say. So for me, today at the Supreme Court. So you see, and you could see, say nobody can argue against.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Supreme Court decision. Supreme Court in there. Edibai. Because Bibia Eda are crunching, and they are telling you we are holding things in camera. Now you want it to be exposed. If we do that, we are breaching the very constitution which commanded us everything should be done in camera. How have you breached your freedom? We have not breached any freedom. You have been invited. You have been given proper notice. You even before, you see, it has not happened before. Before committee you requested for 7 days. The president gave you what? 10 days. What about those ones? And for me, I think the different supplementary affidavit filed by the suspended CJ by his lawyer Godfrey Dame, the Supreme Court didn't find any merit in it and has subsequently thrown it away. I mean, and only asama me. In fact, to be honest, CJ we ask them no. Nanka me mpesa meka sound be brave. Because I mean the thing is allow the law to work. Because the law is the law. Who say the law is the law? On one can say the law is the law. So allow the findings to let them do their work. And after finding out whatever it is, whatever decision that comes out, the president implements the decision. Then we all know our smoothness levels. Now, hey, I mean, I don't know why I say giddy way, maybe Sebio. That's all I want to say about this.
Okay, and see, I am lawyer where we brown and yet the submission on a rejection and the Supreme Court rejected her ladyship.
No, Adibakuso or counsel say she says that judicial independence is under attack. How? Judicial independence is under attack.
Yes.
The first question may be about this is has the president breached any of the constitutional provisions in this matter? If the answer is yes, then you can be saying this. But if the answer is no, and as far as I am concerned, the president never breached any of the constitutional provisions. In fact, the president in his magnanimity was not even strict. He was not even strict. He did not comply. He was not in strict adherence to what? The constitutional provision. You requested for it, and by the virtue of opposing, president granted you. No problem. Come out with your and all those things were given. Then you said that judicial independence is under attack. Why? Did the president go to sit in the Supreme Court? The president never sat in the Supreme Court. The judges there were not appointed by President Mahama. No, they are independent-minded people. Some were even appointed by what President Akufo-Addo, whose government the suspended CJ served under and said the law is the law. So if the law is the law, let's allow the law to work so that we'll all see the end of this matter, and then we'll take a better decision as to the moving forward of Ghana and resetting the agenda, including the Supreme Court. Some ano. Former ministers of state, they were invited. Now, Emra, question Amebisa Muhammadu Bawumia say, invitations now Mudama and Chibusi Yakono, Etia Emra. Number 2, say, you invited and Chibusi Yakon, na ye question about Niamabia Ekoswa, Etia Emra ana. Number 3, say, Entia Emra. Ebanisana Baumiasi and Chibosia Quaye Wontumi no Yetiani found this so. Kwan Bensu and a Editiani found this so. Because the security agencies and the institutions of state have the power to invite any Ghanaian. Or Mumujin say, in some be a Pia or Mubisa wasam. And to say, Bibia could see Nasa or your frau, Nebisa won some Efanwa. Emrabena eku etia who say yetia obi found this. In what way? Yawo maimu entry ana Wontumi etimi sori aka say Mahama me face no. Yawo maimu Wontumi timi yi gold. I war TV su HS or no or gold. Individual gold or the chere our TV su. Yawo maimu Wontumi timi ka try so no one army. Yawo maimu Wontumi ka so no one empire. Ghana is not a kingdom. Ghana is not a kingdom. Ghana is a republican state. Wontumi akin can sembe bre which can be considered to be breaching of security issues. Yambisane because nana by eno ewo so. Enti Wontumi kasa obia intimi challenge no. Onwa Wontumi no ni party members ewa Ashanti region. Organize press conference. Bisane questions say Wontumi where the contracts bebre more than 20. Akwan bebre why or say we are one ye. Na scanner ewa hi. Omamusi wedi. Na say as former regional chairman when your contracts be brave if you are buying check. Na say aban aba na say ye nhwehwem na ye frau say obeyi asem anu ewo state institutions boni ben ena wom ana emra ben na omfom ya ba omya ka say ye tiate obi fa ho diso eno na me ntiase no. So for me you see NDC government, we are even being magnanimous, we are even being so diplomatic. The way I'm hounding former President Rawlings, may he so rest in peace. E.T. Mensah. As some of us say, the plan worked. The plan worked. Nyoka say the plan worked. Because of that, E.T. Mensah, Swan, Edeniko too, he sells CID headquarters, mosquito infested. Fine. The plan worked. As some of us knew, they didn't find out which plan worked. So what are they saying? Nobody. I don't want to be a bono. They invited you. You should come. They were questioning ebisa yeah say oyare. But me no say oyare na Wontumi ka say oyare no. Minjindi o. Minjindi.
Wonyini.
Debi unim ni ntia. Wo ka say Wontumi eko ka asem bi etia Asante hene. Ama ye invite no. Ye invite Wontumi no. Ana Wontumi say oyare. Enti Wontumi Antimi ankwa at the right time now say okono. It was at a later date. And I want to be quiet. Unkai.
Mekai pa.
And for me, want to be no. Say, as some banner say, who be some question where no also yare. For me, they should probe. Let the doctors come out to tell us what sickness actually struck Wontumi a man here rushing to hospital. Sa tobe to into a anyway no it will not help anybody. And I was listening me share videos in bi am ankrofobi be naked demonstration anyway who cares. It is their right. If you decide to do naked demonstration you'll be showing your African something to the world. Who cares? You'll be showing your African something to the world and everybody watch it. I'm waiting for that naked demonstration. Wontumi akakabin sama Wontumi adichira ye wo man Ghana mu o mayi mu ebinie hey Wontumi sese Wontumi yare Wontumi atimi na TV so challenging people okasa as if say
the governor
I am the governor of Ashanti. Governor of Ashanti.
Kasasa man
I am my kingdom.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ba Ashanti region so beji permission.
Beji permission no.
O kan sanse.
That's Wontumi. And then EOCO I invite you. Questions keke bisa wa. Uyare. He has not seen anything yet. Wontumi has not seen anything yet. Na me wo niko ebia nyaminchi share say me no yen famine to those positions to prove. You see, I am very, sometimes people like that, there are more people, they have to bring them to let you answer.
But I want to be being tiny.
Nobody come and answer.
Yes. What's your exam bank loan? You
are not paid.
Transfer.
Meanwhile, you are driving exotic cars.
Yes. You have 2 accounts.
When they say million, you see, nobody should pay. You see, do not pay. January. Meanwhile, Chief of Staff, transfer of power. No, almost nobody should make any payment
yes.
until everything is what
sanity.
And I'm tuya. Why editum? Why? What will from that?
Ghana for
11 million series cash. Who call you 11 million series cash? They no call ye. Who di call ye? Aye, shema. Usu yare. Want a drone? Ne the number answer. He should come. Yeah, can. Then people say they are going to do naked demonstration. Who cares? You expose your African something to the world. They will see it. And for me, near Baumia can. Oh. I've come to realize Baumiano. Not something Nasa. Baumia has nothing more to say. Baumia has lied. When they were in opposition, he came to government. Lied. Now you should have why are they? For the way? It is in his adrenaline.
Yeah, we did a trauma when you're 38 in Tabia.
If I were him, I would just be quiet. Medi vice president for 8 years. Niama Fuma Menyobi, Medibi Kakra. He should go and rest and focus on other things. Because Omupati Mukrano, easy. Kennedy Ajapo is coming at him like a guy. Matisa Sibrana Champonzo.
And we unity.
Elesini boot. Omunya hu hwe no mo kotena no mo kokos meeting ka tren say NDC your party no confusion ebesi the which confusion
on che akeka
no one share video no
I make us say enye afenyo mark na kan
no afenyo mark sunu as chairman of ECG board no containers ayra he should be preparing to answer questions. You should be prepared to answer questions. Now, Matisa Ora say assassin so in Samaya cotton police AEB you say or no toy and also say probably also. You should be preparing. What I say? And for me, no, Wontumi no, ready. A contaminant forest reserve because of Wontumi.
Some boy okorem. Otusa.
And for me, no, near Bawumia can say ye tiantia Wontumi efa hu di so no mintiasie. Ye tiaso in what ways? If the law is the law. Omo say the law is the law. So we should allow the law to work. And
no
allow
say MPP kuku damanka so obi anhye dan to anamon kran kodi sasam nechi.
Ina never di echi. Nobody will follow it because near Wontumi omo nim say MPP for ni bi no near momo and the things were so bad to the extent say they cannot even defend it. What I say? And MPP mono MPP omo na mo conscience kakra no. Once that some of these things they will not follow it and be defending it.
No.
Those who really have conscience know very well said near Wontumi yetia on Mary is despicable. And say young no, they will not be supporting these things. Nobody will follow Wontumi. Watch those who are following Wontumi. Those Mudinechi. They are people of no conscience. Because if you have conscience, you won't follow this person. And Kokoti driving or convertible.
I say Obeko national chairman. It's no name say a young Kofuya.
Onobeko national chairman. It's young Kofuya. Other Obeko NDC national chairman.
Maybe one Mentiasi and Obeko Ghana national chairman.
And a young Kofuya no more. And nothing on
our Peter. Monsa yi ni video no TM for Ghana for and they Wontumi otem. Monsa na lawyer ne.
Obi oni
kede buati ni nti munyi sai ni.
Obi onu the empire. Otimi brage otimi sunu. Onu si Wontumi is not begging. Bragging, begging.
No,
yes, yes, stand from a braggart. Yes, stand from a braggart to a beggar. Braggart to a beggar. Tamo braggy omo to me no braggy chairman obi antimi fan na say o kasati say obi a ewiase nyina esiniti so
I would say mama yan hwe abroad tie mo friend kofo no yan tie na we Ghana no be di tie say wala
especially say the one we never president nti me Ghana need no Ghana for mu sorry o Ghana for mu sorry o and before nyina mu sorry o and before nyina mu sorry o ayamunti ana mahama yemi and before I am Munti, and Mahama am say, this vice president da. Me, my don't board so da. Me, my DCO da. Me, my minister da. I chairman in the media. And I want to make campaign in mammy. I'm my campaign in mammy party. And I'm here, Juma. Sadia, I will say more also with the mammy. My winning, winning. Young Mahama, only president of Ghana. It's no flying soon. 2013 muja saba be bu majuma eni ade ayi nyina no ya baaye no manka bibia ade bia wo say bia bida man kai bu baaye ma topi majuma nyina ma count pa bididie wo so no me ma count pa bididie wo so no se be tua me ma school fees kra pa ye den what you say most of them mon start to my count so enyina na sabe me sika ben na be fa me ho a basic campaign and a far won't be what me my count.
Chairman Wontumi na ATM no. Where your friend Ghana for friend wine.
Wontumi say a basic campaign.
Yes, baby, you say man. What friend wine?
Contrast na ya mana. One year na with this cano. Enya basic.
And no be your
Sikana esimaye ntua. Sikana esimaye bi ho mo de man. Sikana esimaye ntua.
No yes.
I don't think say Sikana esimaye ntua na ye tua man na wo koyi 11 million cash. Okochiche or whatever it is no. Enya abansika. Ena Wontumi say ono ontimi ntua ni ma school fees. Wontumi say dai. Ghana for nothing na. You freezing
accounting na. Oni moka mame makede buaten akwaba kwaku buaten dodo na so friend kede buaten or deputy secretary Eastern Region de NDC kede bibi aboko de ana kwaku buaten bibi aboko ni na keke ana yen keke kede kwaku buaten na kwaku kede buaten yo bibi aboko Eastern Region to say
nyame adom bibi
I am any so na am any because wo mighty ye no di nkomo kra na wani chase na okoye adwuma e de abo party so je penny sign down ho e de ba nti mani so papa wo akwenja odi ama eye ye listeners ni viewers ni eye djuma kesi yada say say ye didi nkoma na waba we make say why later anye because time in the front no ni na aka ho bi yenhwe ende CJ of file eye supplementary affidavit did copy or Supreme Court of the land na ono amko but ya bo 5-member panel ni na sem ni aboegu nsem on do kan is a panel no ye say panel no na tana sem so biom enye say ye de camera si omo so camera or percentage de camera si omo so na say no judiciary na mbo sa na ma na nya de wo ya mamra de mo a ye de be ye dwani nsem bebre course so in the 5 panel ni na tana so no ebo asem ni go intimate bia no ye committee na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama de kukuda mo munimite tana so na ya de a ombekoso no mato so de omototo na no asem no mahwe de nsem bebre na na tu dwan so aboegu ye wie ne ya san edi nkomo afa no Wontumi ho anti tuyi mama can so over to you kwekubuate
Ndase mefa akonya so acha Ghana fo nya no matifo mu station here station na Ghana fo ti nti whenever there's an opportunity to speak to Ghanaians I won't mean decline so me ba na ne Ghana fo be dinkita ho kakra diving straight into the topic I'm becoming very disappointed.
Yentina we are disappointed.
I don't actually get her. Me who understands no.
Okay.
Ghana has come from a place the ordinary Ghanaian omo muton akutu omo muton dog chains or car kwan ye ma me mo muton nyema wo market no omo abema bu obi ye survey na in the survey ye busa say obi nya asema ombe prefer say omo de beko gbogbo ana so omo de beko court. There was an alarming majority I ka say omo de omo nya asema omo de beko dinsini ho say de omo beko court. Na oti ho abebusa ho say Kwame Nkrumah Ghana na ochichire no have we gotten to the space obi nya asema oni gidie wo court mu na but won't mean blame the ordinary Ghanaian. So me say ukonkrofo fie na ukutie cases a ene ye jeli obi 40 years so ko wi abode and they say ko den na ko hedi esi wo babuza say no ni abusua na 40 years na ye den no yetimi jeli ni 40 years. We have a systematic problem with our judicial system. The morals of the judicial system has been broken to its lowest form ever since the time of Kwame Nkrumah. Menana our ticket the enim say unya asem na unya body e beten baako unya mponchi mienu na de koma judge na yebeja. This is where Ghanaians the judiciary has descended to. Edu baby enya ti chief justice yasi wakoje 5 million. Former Chief Justice, Enim. As to say it was true or not, this is how low the judiciary has become. I don't think that this is where we want to direct it to. And I make us say, oh, you'll be Uncle Sonia Mia. Oh, you'll be a Nikua sorry no, Konodine Chico, sorry Sunday na. Konyasa. Enough is enough. I think that Nabusian for this is where Nabusian for so mutunefo. You can't test the patience of Ghanaians. Senkamania ekoye nengo ekoye judge ba kope. Oka say oh maami yesemi merit kakra wo munti yentie. 5 ni nya bogu. Yom say the maami ne kan de yensem hu. Na o heard the faces of the judge. Omo draw picture to cartoon na to ho na. Utimi hu say no mo buafu. Omo hu say maami ni waste the precious time of Ghanaians. Obi a odo ba ko zebra. Obi a ukun ufa no kwa mano na yekoto Louis Vuitton. Obi a ope coffee anum. Osi Ghana nyamu ni coffee a obetimi anum. Aje so okotine Kenya. Oba be ka che o se we hu zebra bi ni hippopotamus. Omo picture no hu bi da. Aje se yekọ Tanzania. Uka che oba ne se baby a wo wote no. Ye you president na otukwan, vice president tukwan na aye president of Ghana. Oni how cry. Onje no ready obeye. Awon wasem ne say within 24 hours no more book ticket no more to Tanzania. Ni if be rare endangered species.
First class ticket, first class.
na sa ticket no what can mbeka ho asem oni say that day na ticket na bi ni ho yesi ma me ne oda nkofo ne say wa nya ticket na first class na onko Satana miss wa abna oda hospital eduro kro nya bi num se ma mi wa badaye a enkodo odi Ghana fu afem I think say wo ho eya o ma Ghana fu di ne hu ya ngofo be di na tem too much na Ghana ye nya duane kra ndi ye ba pa akufu adom so mu watimi afa oba se oba na nye so yare o konso okutwa mu okolebu nkofo yare nye gu kolebu omu wu da dialysis so we finkofo we nya e de Ghana sika enso Ghana fo FK ne ba ne se zebra na so ye wo zebra no hu bi da no Ghana fo sika na eda ho no eda consolidated account mu ayesi yendi no me ko fa mo wadi
emre o sadi contract wakoji contract amasa ne ba na no ananya no
ono a
yes da na ma me kan zebra na sem no se ma wa kan zebra sem ne so odem be kodi asa contract no mesan age aka ho Ghana fo na ekuo mu anu akuo mpreko maame no onye obi asi ye ka no ho asem ni yenya abadaye ma no onye oba
no ye den
mesi wo na si wo Liberia no sa maame we ye ko busa no kra me show so no hu bi atrocity na si ye no ko so we ni timu se de ni timu ye den na hwe oba ne list bread we me na
list chendi ana
mesi me na no wo kede ye ko jomo wo kede market ye fa muche ne chiwa we bi na no hye ohu bia no a share listing say no ohun said the osre no we okoji contract man ne ba no nti ore mo mo da agro na mu die o ye be diga na sika ne ye ko eno na no oka ti e be sra Ghana fo sa kantata na ma me ne ye no yenya abotrema no ohun say we eye president Akufo-Addo so time a e come the force yi na free ho o kan grofo na Delta Force we call court na isima mu we no ni hu ana no wu no nte ase
no nte ase by that time no be ye chondo mo ba ya na sai no course wo kai on ba ya na that time but no o Supreme Court
no
no mo court 2019 no nyanko
oyo bi odwen Ghana ho a the make
was asem ye 2017
yeah oyo bi odwen Ghana ho the make na say waba something now throw just be to say yes what do? You look into it. Oba the political gendarme of NPP. Baby, we want to reset the country. Yes, the omwadi kono omunko. Ya body akano ho ban. Sika bia ni Ghana bioma ye de komo obi akọ hesibra. Contract bia ni wa ye kotam say oh yeah Chief Justice fama oba. Enu ni ye twem ye besre no. Mehu say obeso ye bibini to crave the indulgence and patience of Ghanaians. But emi say the all ye no nya hu say she Ghana fo abufu. Nigeria uba me fae. Nigeria driver no say we Nigeria come kidnapping no. Ya kidnapping the family for nya.
But yes na yes.
Say hanya Nigeria. Bagana na kidnapping timi koso. But yan kidnapping no. Anya minka say be kidnapping.
I say
no reset we dey yan kidnapping. Akufo-Addo time na say nka we nko mo de ne ko.
Yen to aso.
So me I would pray ni kun ni obi a okasa oti no XYZ. Nti ye kasa minim say oti. Nti ye besire ni kun no. O wife ne dey ya fa na say ye maami. Even though say we Ghana sika. Even though say odi sika ko zebra. Even though say contract ba ko pe ana aka ngesi ye de ma contractor. Oba ne say fama na ade ma no. Ye besire wo. Wo ye me hwe wanim na me ne wo kasa yi. Eno wife nkasa. Enwume mu kotena mpa no so. Sa mu duve green na ya motena so ne mu teddy bear na oba ne de no di simpa no so no. Esre mu. Wo hwe nanim a no one catch your wife no. Baby a do dia ye Ghana ni nyia no. Ghana for ye se de ache no. Sa Ghana for kan ekra kedefo. MPP fo nyia se omo de ache wo. Inti mesre wo. Ye hwe wanim a ye ne wo kasa yi. Minim se me kasa wo hwe manim. Eno wife nkasa. And you may 6 now, Mutna, Mudi coffee now, beans now, Mudi free Tanzania buy no. And you may 6 na ya mono. Miss Remo, Monoma no one kai Ghana for. Do a dear win maninko. No munjai court case, then go see baby. Wow, ni boni awaye. Yanko Paul. na kai time na ye 7 years na woko Sunday school was akomono me dinya mi jawo unia na Wontumi sesai
Wontumi na sem ya ndra je oko eye ko reporte eye ndra wo CID office nto wie ye o sane banana EOCO fusuka so ye hian nti omono ne koye ten bi omukuso mu integrate na no so yare onti apo na omono ne koye menya ne tie crash em say wenya bail wie ya menya ne tie say wenya bail but onu Wontumi ne person che Ghana for say akoye se onye ebone bia wie aso Dr. Mahmoud Baumi atwete say be a friend say embrade eye adwuma Ghana ni Betumi abatman ma yemfa mrana na say yemfa tumi no entiti nkofo fa hode so Dr. Mahmoud Baumi wankasa waja atum say Wontumi ne say waye bone de ambrande okase why na de bibi 88 fa hode so yentio Wontumi akonta mining ezen bank akwaji we sika horo akokobo sika ni na aka ho bia yentio
sir before you be call Wontumi asemo isu mesra ye pet impanyfo momwana yenhwe NDC fo no MBB fo gugu baby bebre no
ehia pa
me de linki Wontumi die no atiase so wo ho yankofo ne gufie ebi abobo double masters double doctors double PhDs then no money now obeko na MBB 40 ho only agenda na say after 1 year ombe sabotage the reset agenda ma yentna ho ma yenye ye party isa MBB nya political party a enka Wontumi obi otimi ka so ko national chairman se komani nwade a ubedi political party anima enye school sem eyo obi anadwen mu abie obi ote national discourse ase obi ote policy making and the policy direction I said the country should go enye obi a wakosi atrocities obi a wakunipa se Wontumi da no timi da oni ni nyame adwuma Wontumi koyeye so wo ho doctor for wo kolebu na meni muta wakilu kasa
Hey, Ghana Water Company Limited. On the can I
don't make an answer.
Okay,
you need in common area.
Okay.
Who read the extent of mercury activities of Wontumi? A dear good now who had the death related from the mercury. And we need to understand say mercury and biodegradable and your BBA Ubeka say Udia Guha 100 years. Tisa paper eno abeko odi gu for ma be degrade mercury ntisa iron iron rod the chef for ma do ba bia be rusty mercury and rusty o the two half for the next 100 years just move it to me I'm trying to look for the scientific word e be break it down to very minuscule parts and how we need
over it's mercury for it to break down to over 205 years for mercury can dissolve totally and so it takes a long time.
They see a TRC say
another dangerous one.
They see a TRC say for the next 205 years no Wontumi be kunyen but just say 205 years for the next 205 years no Wontumi mind no ye no ye nyia no ye what this time dem say 200 years na ka yem be 50 years inti me simabusuanfo enemi wu a yenko busa Wontumi obekai afenyo marking time and no ye board chairman Ghana Water Company ono abie na no meka say na say mercury egunsuom ninti they have to order chemical ayede omode ye omo can say they have their own technical word omo treat nsuo na make time
allo money sana
say chemicals na wonsuom before distillation and to clean the water but because of the process of mercury from the mining process they have to now use over 4 times the price in the first you use $300,000 and the can say you use 1.2 billion so apart from the expense and a revenue expensive chemicals to clean Ghana water na ye clean we nya we na fanyo mark no o ye MPP ni e ma ye hu se Mercury no wo clinic kra infinsu no munko edaso wo nsuo nim into ubehwe efiti June mu ho ba no the ascendancy of nkwala ebebo o mano mani efra wonye me na meka Ghana Health Center Ghana Health Service aka nkwala ebebo mano mani efra no high so wonga sa wonante ho na eso obi frɛ wo ubedane hu no obi ani ho we are effects of mercury Wontumi awo agu nsuo mu a yenyi aya no wo ho na utie o ya wakoto aduro 2 hours eko wo ha na asamba ubeko no say migraine ba cho nya migraine enyo mani mu aye din na ma utie o ya eye mercury Wontumi di agu nsuo mu sa wo doubt me enya me na meka kona ko busa wo doctor ko Ghana Health Service website na ko kan the effects of mercury wo ho no ani bo pre eya ko he nansen ubeko omo check friend mo say eye centers nkofo oje aspect no more me se me ko ye omo bibi refraction nti wo wa na so ko check se wani no se wunhu ade so ko hwe ni ye me ko ye refraction ni bio na me ko ya na 2 years ago me hwe number wo ho na number wo ho na adoso over 3 times the size
the entire office adoso
eye mercury na sa Wontumi ada Roma the effects of mercury is a entire blood system ni ma and mix it with the blood no na attack the nervous system nti na obi na ho no kasa enye so wa bodam enye so mani mu ayeden eye mercury na akonsuo mu a onya awe no. So we have a situation where one person, because of he being very greedy, oh pesika Ghana, etimika so wenye sika okoto Chelsea.
Yes.
Ye muja. Onu wenye se sika no. Wenye sika okoto Bugatti. Well, me I think say I will tell you this one too. I feel say some of our people are complicit. Omo ya omage so mbeche papa ni sika no moja no. Cause knowing the hazard and the ill papa yakosi to Ghana for. Oh, they make
so now it is loud and clear. Say osono maame ebeko. Osono maame ebeko. So pew, so pew. Osono maame ebeko. O see the law is the law. Ene maame we. Unim say yetie sa case na in camera. But then mama we have a public hearing or a public hearing. Enti adian na si adian na aba adian na si adian na aba. It is really sad. It is really sad, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Edito kono no odwin se ka MPP bra bewe ni amomo atena se no modi omu nse hunu omu ase oman no unanimous FC ene nyankopon adi NDC for asema momo to kono hawa na osidi ani ehwe yewura John Mahama hawa na osiri atitu yewura John Mahama no na very sad. Na very sad. Ene yewura yema mi tokonu onu wo hu ni sneakiness level ene wo hu where the power lies ene wo hu se embra no embra wo hu se embra no embra. You see MPP for we no on bet no position ache because oba ban mu a omo call for mo si so mo edi omo gu judicial system ho ene ese omo record edu ba bi na Ghana ni prefer so de na asem be ko sebi eye enso bi ho membu enso bi adi mempa asem ana dua bi ho ana sebi obosom bi ho chance o de be ko court ko de ko court ankofo bi beji nkokọ jimponchi agigi na ntwie ni srewane aponchi ni de keka ho adwan no ogwan na omodi asem no troka ege tokonu efi ho sanity ebeba judicial system nim ene obabasia na sebi ote ho no ma ama nkwada we na nka panyini Emma asemi ento babieto. It is quite unfortunate. Tokonu must go. Oyedenya, she is not Ghana must go back, but she must go as Chief Justice, as suspended Chief Justice. Oyedenya obeko. Ejono di opawonsiri opounsu oponyedenya obeko. The law must take its course. The law must work. The law is the law. So onwa na kai. Tedi bo mi onwa na yi. and then the fundamentals, if the fundamentals of the exchange rate will expose you, and then I exposing our 200 now. That is how it is going to expose. That is how it is going to expose Madan Toko. Nabusan for me for one see. I have number one authentic platform. Mega TV. Mess also be subscribe. Now I like it when they now share now for any be Hanum number one authentic platform. Mega TV. Yankopon koswa isha. Mema mechi ba for. Yankopon shama me roye bi yankopon yokesi. Obi ya hwe Mega TV. Yankopon koswa isha. Nabusan obade ni adoma besi isha. Makro bibi bye bye.